Matt and Lynley Wyeth are, by their own description, proud and passionate farmers. They've been farming on their own account for 14 years and have been recognised with a number of farming and business honours. They were a recent Wairarapa Farm Business of the Year, have reached the finals for the past 3 years in the national lamb competition known as the Glammies, and were the supreme winners of the Greater Wellington Region's Balanced Farm Environment Awards for 2014.
We're third generation and pretty proud of it. We're proud sheep and beef farmers. You couldn't pay me to do anything else and I probably couldn't. We're farming 1,000 hectares and that's incorporated of owned, leased and grazing land. We also graze out about 2,500 hoggets down to lower lands. We do what we do well and that's our ewe flock, so we've really kind of looked at our business and really made sure our policies match our land class, our soil types and what we enjoy too. We always say we're farming meat sufficiency. We're a good converter of grass into protein that goes through to the eating experience. We've proved our business model with the Wairarapa competition. We've proved that our consistency of our product going out the gate with the Glammies, and we've improved our environmental status with the Balanced Environmental Award. So, yeah, it's a good accolade to our people helping us and surrounding businesses that supply us, buy from and service us. We're 80% sheep. We run 7,000 ewes on Spring Valley and Maranui. We graze out 2,500 ewe lambs at weaning and they come back as a two-tooth. It gives a chance for someone else to take them away and supply them back at good weights. The guy that's doing it is key, and he's got targets and benchmarks on the way through to make sure that it's tracking along where we both see it fit and intervention points if things have fallen behind somewhere. The ewe flock is based on a Focus Genetics Highlander ewe. We put 4,000 of our ewes back to the Highlander for our replacements and the extra 3,000 go to the Primera for fattening. We aim to scan just over 200 and dock between 155 and 160 and trying to keep that wastage points down. You've seen some of the country that we're on this morning. It's not suited to fattening stock, but our ewes actually they don't just survive up there, they thrive. We're very driven on our efficiency of the ewe and we are really focused on production per hectare. When we first came to Spring Valley, we're doing 190 kgs per carcass weight per hectare. We're now cracking over about 350, and our other block down there is doing close to 500. We believe there's more, we can influence our income more by the amount of product we produce than so much our price, and it's well within our control. The cattle, they're there to groom the pastures for our sheep. And also we have enough numbers that we can have enough fattening stock going into our fattening system for local trade through the winter periods, and it's another string to our bow just to take the risk out of sheep itself. They're our safety valve, and if it gets tight, they're the ones that go first. And, yeah, we seem to be really good sheep farmers and okay cattle farmers. We try to run a pretty self-contained without too much supplements going into it. So yeah, if we don't have to feed too much baleage and hay to our cattle, it certainly works well. And we've been lucky where we are to find blocks that we can actively move them off farm when the time arises. All our stock on Spring Valley are EID tagged, all our 7,000 ewes, all our cattle, and it's new bit of kit. Whether it's drenching, vaccinating, you name it, can be all just put straight into there and download into your APS. So good animal health tracking, and this seems to be seamless.
Spring Valley is also a Beef and Lamb New Zealand demonstration farm, and a series of trials are being run with the help of project consultant Ellie Meadows.
This is our R2 grain assist steer trial. We are taking a normal steer finishing on crop and we're just grain assisting to try and improve growth rate. So what we've done is we've added the Sharps concentrate feed, which is a high protein feed, and just grain assisting the stock on the forage to improve their growth rate. What we're trying to achieve here is improving our growth rates, improving the quality of the stock at the end game, at the slaughter, and reaching that contract that we've signed into. This is grain assist. It's really important to note that. We're just assisting their basic feed, which is the forage crop, not supplementary feeding. The design of this project is 90 cattle in total, 45 which is a control mob, which is just normal feeding on crop, no concentrate, just forage crop and hay. And then we've got our 45, which is the treatment group, which is being fed concentrate and hay and the forage. We're hoping that the concentrate grain assist 45 mob are going to be faster growing than the control mob.
Andrew Mackay has also been involved in running the trial.
The cattle that are in the trial were all yard weaned, so they were imprinted with that grain when they were 6 months old. And that's just followed through. As soon as you put the feeder back out into the paddock, they know all about it and they're happy to see it again. You can lock down the amount that's coming out. And it's basically controlled by the saliva on the cow's tongue, so they lick it out, and once the tongue goes dry, they have to go away to water, and then another one will come in and has its turn. They're getting ad lib hay as well, just for fibre content in their diet. The crop they're on is Spitfire rape. It's planted in the springtime and grazed on lambs through the summer and then shut up in the autumn for winter grazing cattle. The idea is just to get the most out of the crop. Rape's real good for growing a bulk of feed and a high protein diet, and it's just about balancing out the holes and trying to optimise the growth because it's more expensive than growing grass, so we want to really utilise it as best as possible. The grain assist mob is growing 400 grams a day faster than the control mob, and so that equals about the difference in weight gains over the period of trial adds up to about $64 per head, so that's a significant margin.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.